Hi. Today this is a voice reveal video, and sorry about that. I got nervous. This is just a background with my Minecraft blanket. Today I'll be talking about how I became a theme park enthusiast. Actually, I saw many adverts when I was younger. The Nemesis Up Terror, the Swarm, the Smiler, general theme park adverts, general Chessington adverts, the advert on the book that ruined Bubbleworks. I'm getting nervous, lol. I'm getting nervous, by the way. The Wickerman and the 2018 X No Way Out retheme. It's just how it turns out on camera, by the way. Freddy Fazbear Squishy. Here is why Nemesis Up Terror is so special to me, because the advert is what made me the huge Nemesis fan I am today, and that's why it's so special to me. I went to Drayton Manor in 2013. I rode Apocalypse, G-Force, Pandemonium, Pirates Adventure, Accelerator before its retheme, The Haunting, Stormforce 10. I think that's it. I went to Alton Towers in 2014. I rode Air, Nemesis, Ripsaw, Oblivion, the Smiler, Hex, I think. Yeah, Hex, the Flume, and 13. Then I started watching theme park videos on YouTube, and I found out about Theme Park Worldwide, and I really enjoyed their videos, and I enjoy them till this day. I saw many off-ride footage of rides, and I fell in love with other rides like Colossus before it got the hate, by the way. Saw, X No Way Out, and Summer. I fell in love with them. Also watched videos about Chessington. I fell in love with Bubbleworks and Vampire. I love all of John Maudley's creations equally. And Dramatis Revenge. I remember being so sad when I heard Bubbleworks is closing, and when it reopened in 2017, I saw it was the Gruffalo, and I was like, Chessington, why we're in such a good ride with the Gruffalo, and I was like, I hope they don't do this to Air. And 10 years later, from 2014, I found out Air got rethemed. I'm getting a bit nervous again. Then I went to Drayton Manor in 2018. I rode G-Force, Apocalypse, Accelerator, Pandenomium, and the little train that went round. I went on those 4 rides again, except Accelerator was a family coaster. Then I found out I went on G-Force on the last year of operation, which I got really sad about. Anyway, if you're wondering why did I never ride Shockwave, I have never ever in my life understood the hype of stand-up coasters. I was like, why are people queuing hours for Shockwave and not G-Force? I didn't get it. I never understood, because G-Force was so much fun. I found so unique was the chain loop. Then I couldn't go to theme parks and that because of COVID. I remember in COVID, I would watch POVs and pretend I was riding a roller coaster. And then I went to Drayton Manor in last year, and I was so confused. I was like, oh my god, I was on Accelerator, and in my head I was like, oh my god, I want to ride Apocalypse after this. And then it wasn't there, and when I saw it Gold Rush, I was like, oh. Then I kind of outgrew Drayton Manor. Then I went to Alton Towers during Scarefest. I went on quite a few rides. I then found out during the I forgot to mention something. Then in 2022, when I heard Nemesis was closing, I was so focused. I kept checking for Nemesis updates every single day. That pink thing in the background is my squishmallows on my teddies, by the way. I rode, and anyway, that's how I didn't know, Apocalypse closed. Then I found out 10 years later that Air got rethemed. I didn't know Air got rethemed. I've been a fan since 2014 and I didn't know that. And I didn't know. I still could ride Air, by the way. Air could be coming back though, because there is a high demand. Sorry. I was moving my leg a bit. Sorry. Then I went to Alton Towers in 2025. I saw Air in person again after 11 years, and I said, wow, Air looks different with a giant portal. And then I got in the station and I heard Air's theme music. I'm like, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my god, they're playing Air's theme music. Air's theme music just gives me so much nostalgia. I remember back then, when I was young, waiting to go on Air and absolutely loving it. Then I went on Nemesis again, The Smiler again, Oblivion again. I forgot to mention I went on Jewel. And the Haunted House. I call all haunted houses Haunted House. I don't get it. Like, I call Rise the Haunted House, but like, I never call the interactive ones Haunted House. I don't get that. Anyway, then I might be going to Fort Park. So when I get my Melon Pass, bye.